Okay, wow. So we managed to pick up quite a few people right away. So anyhow, hello viewers and welcome back to Xenonauts. So actually I've been having a lot of fun with this game, so I've took a little bit of a break. And now we are back for, well, even more Xenonaut action. So that said, in the meantime I made a few new classes for our characters here. That's pretty much it. I'm going to change the sound effects here, so it's slightly quieter. But apart from that, yeah, we should be good for fun. Really, we can start to do our thing here. So anyhow, in the meantime, I'll show you guys what I've been doing. I made a couple of classes for our guys. So we have a squad lead type of guy, so standard assault rifle, lots of ammunition. He's actually the only person who now has smoke grenades because I think they take up an entire kilogram, which is not accurate. But yeah, so we made that change so that we can have him, you know, be slightly more effective there. I've changed it so that we make everyone a rifleman by default. And riflemen, they come with, you know, 2 clips of ammunition, a couple of grenades and things like that. So yeah, that is kind of that. Or actually, let me reset the rifleman. Set as default. So there we go, that should be good. The idea is that the riflemen should have a lot of ammunition, so they get 4 clips instead of 2. And instead they have the smoke grenades removed and changed out for that. We have a sniper class, which is heavy on ammunition and stuff like that. We have a HMG class, which we assign somebody with a lot of strength, so then they can carry a lot of ammunition with, which is Griffin Propchenko over here. Rifleman I've already showed you guys, and the last class is this logistics guy, so Captain O. Jones. His sole duty is to lug around a shield and a lot of ammunition for our guys to use. In reality, he can probably be more effective once he's in the field, and once he's there, he'll kind of drop everything that he has inside his inventory here for a rifle or something. So he'll just kind of dump that to the ground so he can be of more use later on. So yeah, we have that kind of set up. And yeah, I think we were just passing the time here, really, waiting until something happens. So we're starting to finish more production, which is quite nice. And again, for the people in the stream, if you'd like to be a part of the squad, feel free to name a character and post a class out of the few there. So that's sniper, machine gunner, rifleman. I really don't think anyone would want to be a logistics, but that's also an option. And squad lead, I guess. Although, you know, chances are is that we probably don't have a lot of people on squad lead duty. So that's one thing. So over here, let's make a rifle, make a laser rifle and make a laser carbine. Just kind of want to see what the differences between the two are here. So actually, we can do that here. Laser rifle, versatile weapon, average damage output. They're effective at long range and short range. Rifle carbine, carbines fire 3 pellets per shot, however they are rather inaccurate and rely on short-term accuracy bonus to be effective. So we probably want laser rifles above all, and we can get a few engineers to start pumping that out. Right now, come to think of it, I'm probably going to, yeah, our main base here is pretty much finished, but come to think of it, once that is done, we might get some production started in Outpost 2 or something like that. And I see we get some more people, so again, if you'd like to be a part of the squad here, feel free to name a character, and we'll go from there. So right now, let's speed time up. Find something to fight and get some of our guys to intercept it. Scout, we'll shoot that down and we'll get them to return to base. So we won't try to do a night mission. We'll wait until it's in the day, and didn't catch that one in time, so that one's just going to disappear. But anyhow, we'll get some of the stuff here finished. So there we go, we got a rapid fire laser. So I think we managed to make a giant cannon for our troops, and we managed to make a ballistic laser. And overall we seem to have generated a lot of laser weapons to research. For now, however, I think the only thing we can do is dump engineers into that area. but that'll be that later on. So yeah, we can make a scatter laser now. How are we doing at the new base? That's gonna finish up soon enough. There we go. Lots of stuff has been built in Section 2 outpost, but the main thing is that I think we do need that radar array up and running before we can do anything with that base. Go to base. We have a new workshop here, manage construction, or hire/fire engineers, and we need to max out on 50 new engineers to help build things in our main base, Section 1 HQ. So that is that. At Section 2 here... Oh, actually, we're out of funds. But if we did have some more funds, I was going to buy a couple of interceptors to station there, but that's fine. And so they get away from us this time. Let's see. I have a feeling we'll have to try to minimize our costs here. So I'm actually going to decommission one of these vehicles. I more or less bought one just to kind of see how it would function. But looks like our new base is costing us a lot of cash. So we can actually sell some of these alloys and things like that for some extra cash if we wanted to. I think the better thing would be to take down one of the UFOs and to grab whatever there. Uh-oh, lots of things being blown up around the coastline over here. So it looks like South America is where we need to put down a new base. Anyhow, we'll launch 2 interceptors. We'll see whether or not we can grab these 2. That's one. And with this crash site, I'm just going to blow it up so that we get some more cash. I don't really want to stall. And we'll return to base. So let's take a look at this crash site over here. Crash site 2. So this is a small, it's a industrial terrain. And again, we can go down here and we can take a look around if we please. Or alternatively, we can airstrike it for some cash. So currently, I think I'll actually intercept this and I'll send Charlie 1 with the squad over. And we will start a mission. And we finished stun weaponry just before that, so that kind of sucks, but oh well. We'll investigate the site and we'll see what we can find. Hopefully train up some of these recruits and stuff before we go any further. So let's see, this is an industrial zone. And yeah, so now we have a full squad of these dudes. We'll get the logistics man over here. We'll open up his inventory. And we'll ask him to start to throw these clips of ammunition down onto the floor. Come on, drop it. So there, so now there should be just a puddle of supplies that our guys can pick up if they need to. Oh, one guy right over here. Huh. So I think it's rather nice just to kind of have that option of being able to pick up the stuff there. Steve Wozniak, he's been with us for quite some time. Quite a good shot, if I can vouch for him. Sure. So we need to get rid of that alien right away. So there we go. That's one guy dead. And now we have to go and find the big old crashed alien ship. So we'll get our guys to start stacking up and we'll get them to move out soon enough. Alright, so this time, for once, we didn't land in the bottom of the map. And oh yeah, that's right, so as it turns out, the GOG game comes with a couple of maps. I would presume the Steam game also kind of includes these, because these are more or less official, official mods, I guess is the term. So Yeah, it came with a map pack. Apparently these scenarios, they're not randomly generated maps like the first XCOM. They're actually, yeah, set in stone maps. So this one came with 70 new maps. It claims to be, you know, fairly interesting in just the layout of these maps and things like that. So I figured why not? We'd install it and we'd see how well it works. So yeah, so it is now installed. And anyhow, that said, we'll be running with it from now on. So I think it'll be interesting. It makes it just more or less, it makes the battlefield a little more interesting with a couple more maps. So I just want to get my guys configured so that they all have some level of snap ability left. I really do need to do a lot more of that as we go forwards. And we'll get our guys to push forwards here. I'm just going to check the screen here. So ground combat, toggle fire mode, toggle burst fire is B, reserve for snap. Let's see. Q is not bound to anything, so we'll put that to Q, and then W, and then or let's see, do not reserve is Q, W, E, R. So I think that'll be helpful, just because then I can quickly tap to our guides and then quickly change that up. Oh, so they're definitely in that building. It's kind of a shitty place to land a UFO. Okay, so this seems like the back corner of the map, so there's probably nothing interesting here. Yeah, I don't think there's too much on this side of the map. So that's pretty good. Ooh. I thought the policeman got the alien back there. I didn't, think that he'd be killed, actually. But he did put a shotgun shell into him, so that's kind of good for us. Alright, so, guy with shield. Not gonna get you to do anything. So, oh god, she's been on the team for a long time, so she has a pretty good chance to hit. Try to suppress the guy, see whether or not we can do something like that. And over here, no, that is still blocked. Alright, well, fair enough. Like, all of our guys have enough fire for a, or I should say enough points for a snapshot. So long as they don't, you know, run in there and die, they should be fine. And we'll get two of these guys to just continue to clear out the buildings. Okay, so I think we found the highway. Something here. So, how big exactly is the map? So this is actually the corner. This is, holy, this is a big map on the side of this fence here. So there's a lot of stuff on that other side. Oh. Huh. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything in there. We're inside the little bit of forest at the top of the map, so I think there's only, you know, this guy's not dead, so I'm guessing there's only that one alien in that area. So that makes things slightly simpler. Right, well, we'll see what he does. It's a good thing he has a shield. But, of course, we don't mind if they just take some suppression. It's not deadly or anything. And, okay, so we found the cop. He's just chilling around here. Sure. And there's a hole in the wall. So that'll give us access to back here. That single alien, I think he's just hiding, yeah, inside the corner there. Yeah, I was gonna say try and use aimed shot for once, but still it doesn't do much. Okay, so let's see. He spots him and he spots this. Oh crap! There's this guy. You guys can. You guys can pull back is the thing. That is not good. So let's see. Can we buzz that down? No. Can you presumably snipe that? No. Okay. Can we, so okay, so we can get people up to the walls here. Ah, okay. That's why. The UFO crashed just on the side of the wall here. On the highway, I meant. So that's pretty good. That's some good fire. That's some good reactionary fire. Oh no. I kind of expected the HMG to actually suppress them, but it didn't really do all that much. So that kind of sucks, but oh well. John O. Jones is berserking. So he's just gonna shoot the wall for a while. That is fine with me. Let's throw a flashbang over here. Make sure that guy is suppressed. Can we have enough for it's gonna be pretty risky if I charge him. But the other thing is I don't think a single grenade will kill this guy. Yeah, that wall is gonna block a lot of damage, so let's try this. Go up here. And somehow it says, yeah, I'm keeping 32 points in reserve for a hit. But that's not gonna be enough now, is it? Oh well. So they'll gradually deal with that. Over here, we have a couple of options. Try to shoot him. If not, or no, never mind. I guess we can do that. So that gets rid of one. This guy is going to be quite a bit of trouble, though. Well, at least that helps us out. The policeman in the second floor over here managed to help us out by suppressing this guy. Yeah, as it turns out, these chest-high walls, you can't actually charge them. Like this... Like, if you stand on the other side of it, it doesn't seem to count as being, you know, in a position of in a position where you can kind of overwhelm the guy. So this is even worse. Oh my god. You guys can do barely anything during these tactical turns. Oh well, we'll figure that out as we go along. So overall, all of this stuff should be clear. So we'll grab those guys and we'll squeeze them through. Over here, don't really know what we'll do. Come to think of it, is that the rest of the squad? No, we still have this guy. Jono Jones, he panicked last turn. Either way, we'll get him to shimmy forwards and to join the rest of the squad. Yeah, he's probably just gonna shoot us twice. Well, that handles one of them, but she's gonna bleed out unless she can get back to the teammates up here. So that might take a while. Ah, and there's two of them. Sure. So come to think of it, we need to gun down at the very least one of them before doing anything else. So we'll try and see whether or not we can get some hits there. How is that? Somehow this thing blocks me from shooting anywhere around here. So I think the best we can do here is, or what is still blocking me? I don't get that. I guess your guys, they can't really shoot around objects, if that makes any sense. But the good thing is that I hear that the aliens, they don't use their grenades as much as the original aliens did in XCOM. So hopefully that'll save us from a couple of messy deaths. Yeah, because this is just not a good area to be in. Oh, they actually decide to retreat, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, it's really annoying. The amount of AP you get for some actions, I think, is a little too small. I didn't mean to do that. So what else? Yeah, I guess we'll try to breach this thing. Try to get inside. So how are we going to do this? I have a feeling that the best way to breach into this is to get our guys to, say, I don't know, maybe set up around the sides here, use the boxes over there for as cover if we can. Yeah, and hopefully the barriers there provide some cover. So now, here's the thing. I'm not really sure whether or not, say, throwing the grenades at the door does anything. And what I mean by that is, so, say for example, I get this guy or something to check a flashbang right in front of the door. I wonder whether or not that actually stuns the people inside, even though the door is still kind of there. And the reason why is that I think inside the original XCOM, if you did something like that, your guys would still be... Yeah, you could fire, I think, explosives, technically through the walls of the place, because all it checked was whether or not they were inside the tiles, the tile radius around the place. Right, well, I suppose we'll see here in a moment whether or not that works. So let's see. These guys are actually all in pretty decent positions to cover that door. So we can wait and see whether or not we can get any more reaction shots from them. Steve can go up here. I mean, yeah, so like, say for example, if I drop a grenade there, does it technically go through? I mean, probably not. Probably that's just kind of a limitation of the other game's engine. So what we can do here is we can grab the smoke grenade and we can chuck it. Yeah, I don't really get why it takes so much to chuck things. No, that's pretty good. But what I was gonna say was get this guy to chuck the smoke. And we'll get him to come over here. We're here. Pick up the pistol. As I have a feeling it's going to be more useful in this situation. And we'll see what we can do here. Huh. Yeah, opening that door is it's kind of tough to get to. You can't step right to the sides of it is the problem. So he's going to open the door. He's going to take a peek at where he's going to take a look at whatever's inside here. Throw that grenade so that he stuns everything here. And the guys outside will hopefully help them out by picking off whatever they can see, which is unfortunately not a lot of things. So I guess with the machine gunner covering everything outside, I guess we'll get our people to push through like that. Yeah, I don't really know if the C4 is any good or not as of yet. So like with these UFOs, I mean, are they actually... Can you actually blow through them is the thing? I guess if you can, that'd be, you know, come to think of it, pretty cool. My main complaint though is still that it's just really difficult to do any minor actions inside the game. So yeah, stuff in that involves stuff like opening these doors, which somehow take a enormous amount of points to do. So I mean, 2 of the guys inside there are suppressed. The rest of them, and I can't select which grenades are on a hot slot. But I'd prefer it if I were able to get in there and get them to throw some grenades. So let's see, I still have enough for a burst here. I hope they still have it so that, you know, aliens panic. And by that I mean, like, if I kill 2 of their friends, hopefully the last guy will run around or, you know, just do something in the meantime. Or I think he did. Come to think of it, he skipped his turn there. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, unfortunately we lost a couple of people, but overall, I would call that a success. We're still getting a lot of experience on some of our guys, such as Steve Wozniak over there. He's been doing pretty well. The rest of the people, I think, with the exception of John O'Jones, everyone else was just kind of a bunch of randos. So overall, that is that, and it looks like we got some new minerals from that, some new alloy. So overall, pretty good. Right, well, in the meantime we can put some new troops into the mix here. Okay, so we have, yeah, all of our people set up now. Alien Scout UFO. And we learned a little bit because of our research on that, so that's kind of cool. Let's learn a little bit about Alenium. And see what's that all about. Ah, perfect. And our engineers arrived at the base here. So we can assign them to help speed up production in like things like the laser rifle and stuff like that. So that should hopefully give us a bit of an edge. Uh-oh, that's not good. Lots of UFOs dancing around here. Intercept these. We'll just blow them up like such. Oh. So we're starting to get lit up by a whole bunch of contacts. Holy. I do like the fact that the AI in the game, they're smart enough to try to avoid you through all of the stuff here. Yeah, so it looks like they just have a few fighters in the North American section. I'm glad we got radar up here, so now we have another blip to kind of monitor. But I think we'll have to speed to the end of the month because we're starting to run out of cash. So anyhow, Elenium is apparently some sort of alien battery. And seeing as how, yeah, so it's really useful in making things with. So that's kind of nice to know. Right, well, in the meantime, we need to fix our funding problem. And the way we do that is by, I think, just just shooting down more UFOs and then grabbing the wrecks, or blowing up the wrecks, rather. I'm just gonna wait, see whether or not we can get a few more flyers to come around here. Huh, it's a Corvette this time. Can we tail this onto land? There we go. So this is actually a new craft here, the one that crashed in northern Russia over here. So this thing, if we blow it up, we can get a lot of cash for it. Crashed in Russia, and it is a medium-sized craft. You know what? Honestly, I don't think we have enough stuff to deal with that just yet, so I think I'll actually blow that up. And I'm gonna wait until the new month is over before doing anything else. So we're gonna burn through that cash and, you know, spend it on buying some of those laser rifles. And we'll wait until the end of the month, which should be right now. Yeah, because there's just too many of those planes. So let's take a look at the funding change. So overall, the people who are around us are decently happy. The Middle East, Northern Africa, the Soviet Union and all that are pretty happy, but the main thing is North America, unfortunately, is not that happy with our progress. But nevertheless, they gave us a couple of bucks to spend. So now, I need to buy a couple of jets for this place. So by new plane, we can staff it with, for now, a single Condor, and we might expand that to 2 later on, but now we have another plane to play around with, so now we should be able to intercept anything inside this area, so we can send out not Charlie. Charlie 1, return to base, but from section 2 here, once that aircraft arrives, I guess, we'll be able to launch some more strikes from there. That's kind of nice. And the other thing is that it looks like we managed to build all of our weapons. So crash site 13, Algeria, in Algeria. I think that's a place we'll take. So let's get our guys set up for a capture mission. So that's kind of our next objective, to capture one of the aliens. So let's do exactly just that. So let's grab one of these guys, change their role to being a rocketeer. So we get Burton Long here to carry the explosives. And we need some new equipment for our guys. We need some of these stun prods. So shock baton, you gotta get in melee range, but once you do, you can zap them. And ideally, once you zap the aliens, you can get them and grab them and kind of wrench them back home. Evidently, we can also have a stun rocket, so that is very, very interesting. I think I will give you over here 2 stun rockets. And maybe we'll be able to capture some of these aliens with that instead. So it's a good thing we found that out. We'll launch Charlie and Condor 2 as an escort, and we'll send them to crash site 13 to see what we can pick up there. Let's do it. Let's see whether or not we can capture some of the aliens on the ground here. Oh, that's right, we had laser rifles, but we didn't bring them. That kind of sucks, but oh well. So, let's see what we can do. Get our guys to set up here. Not a fan of these night missions, as you can probably remember. Yeah, I also have no idea what that sound effect is, so yeah, don't ask me about it. But anyhow, let's see. So there's probably nothing right next to our craft, but I mean, it's good to check, especially since this is, you know, night mission and all. Okay, so there's a dude sitting in that house. Nothing super unusual. Ooh. There's a whole bunch of them out there. Steve, no. He's panicking. It's like 3 aliens just out in the middle of nowhere there. I guess we'll try to get some of our guys and push them into the buildings. At the very least, they'll be semi-safe there. Steve's in panic mode. I don't think we can do too much with him. What about the rest of our guys here? Can we get them to hopefully huddle up inside the trees here? Okay, so that should keep them safe for now. And all Private Burden has to do is he just needs to load a single rocket and fire some sleeping gas into the middle of all of those aliens. So let's get him to reload this thing. There we go, take the projectile out, and presumably... How do I get him to reload this particular type of ammunition? He has the action points for it. Is the thing... Huh. Oh, hey. Oh, it only stops when you move over there. Classic. So, hopefully somebody, like, does anyone know how you put stuff inside the quick slots here? It seems really... Seems like a really poor design decision if you can't put stuff inside of there. I guess we'll have to get him to maybe drop the missiles onto the floor, close this, and oh great, and it's still not there. I don't know, maybe they just need to wait a turn before they can load the stun rockets. Well, in the meantime, I guess everyone else can huddle inside the house. Oh! Looks like they have their own machine gunner there. So, okay, so maybe it's just I see, so it's a one per turn type of deal. And for whatever reason, I can't get him to pick up the rockets, so, oh, I see, so he's out of movement points now. Alright, well that's interesting. Yeah, no, and we still can't see anything, eh? Huh. So yeah, that really sucks. I'm guessing... There's a shuttle somewhere on this side of the map. As you might imagine, it's kind of difficult to say where. I don't know, maybe it's over here or maybe it's over here. Either way, I think they might just have to hide and lay low for now. Oh! So there seems like there's somebody right over there. Yeah, that guy was just standing out in the middle of nowhere. Alright. Oh crap, this guy's tough. Just eats 2 shots like it's nothing. Huh, that's really weird. I thought I had vision on him, but I guess not. Yeah, that's not much I can do. It's not a good place to be in. Oh no, he's getting closer. No! Yes! Oh! Well, that's not great. It's not bad either. Okay, so, okay, there we go. We're safe. Oh no, he resisted it. Okay. Okay. So there's definitely one, like, right over here. Maybe if we, well, I mean, it's a smoke grenade. I don't know if they can see through that or not, is the other thing. Oh, there you are. Right, well, at least we're doing some damage to this guy over here. Shots are terrible. Well, the guy inside the smoke here, hopefully we won't, like, hopefully he's stunned or he's just kind of invisible to our guys over here. If he's not, I think we can hopefully just layer enough smoke on him such that, you know, he won't really be able to move. And this is kind of gamey, but I do want to capture one of them so that later on we can get the advantage in dealing with them. So I think every turn start we do some damage. Oh, for fuck's sakes. They shot their own guy. I don't really know whether or not that's like the game being intentionally like that or whether or not... How do you miss at this range? But yeah, so that's oh, to an extent, one dead alien. Now let's get you your sniper rifle. There still is something out there. Oh. Oh! It's a drone of some sort. Huh. Okay. So, we need to get one of our troops to make a bit of a run for it. He needs to get back into the plane. Or not plane, but chopper. To grab some more rockets is the thing. The rest of the team, I don't really know what to do at this point. So there's some sort of drone out there. I'm gonna take a guess and say that it has enough armor such that, you know, if you shoot at it, it will probably live through small arms fire here. Oh my god, just let me click on the people there. So yeah, we're able to do 27 or 28 damage to the thing there, but I don't know whether or not we can keep that going. I need him to get into cover, and over here, can he turn and shoot that? Or no, Steve, I think Steve dropped his weapons and ran, so his sniper rifle's behind those rocks over there. So it looks like it's up to Raphael to take this guy down. And he's not necessarily doing all that great of a job either at taking that thing down. So hopefully we can cut down some of these trees or shoot through them. But I don't know. The thing with it is that I don't get why like everything blocks your either your line of sight or your ability to do stuff. Like here, say for example, I can't throw my grenades above and over the little bits of terrain there. Yeah, that's gonna be really deadly, more or less, because there's no easy way to deal with it. Let's see. So that drone went into... I think it went into our helicopter. So I think we'll just get our guys to watch it. There's not much else we can do with it. And, okay, so I think we found the map edge here as well. Yeah. Huh. So but that is neat. That is neat. Oh my god, please just let me see the damn thing. Uh-oh. I thought it was over here. I thought it was inside the thing. Inside the plane. Yeah, so goodbye, Steve. You are... Yeah, I think you're just pretty much dead. Yeah, he's kind of gone. I suppose we can get these people to kind of help out here and go from the back. I think we're outgunned here, though, by a mile. That little drone is just really, really strong. No, don't run towards it. Alright, so either way, I mean, he's screwed. Yeah, and he only has grenades left. Not really valuable at all. Just want him to run for cover. Well, that thing is just going to hide back there. I guess in the meantime, I figured it'd actually be easier to investigate the ship than to deal with that bot over there. So let's see what we can do about probing the insides of this thing right here. Okay, so that's the entrance. And it's not in a great location. None of our people can easily see it. Good thing though is that we can use the well for cover. Steve here needs to... He needs to grab a weapon from someone. For the time being though, I think he'll just have to cozy up with the stuff over here. So let's see. He could grab one of those, but I think he'd be better off grabbing the Zuka. I don't know though, I think he'll just take the gun and shimmy forwards for now. So yeah, I think the plan right now is just to push up here, see whether or not we can deal with the aliens inside the building here, inside the alien ship, and then see whether or not we can deal with the omnipresent threat of the robot over there. Yeah, the one thing about this game is that it's easier to move than it is to shoot, which is kind of annoying. Alright, so we're gonna do this as a two-turn type of deal. So, first guy in, because for whatever reason I can't take things out of these hot slots, is going to throw a grenade. And second and third guy in are going to do the leg work. So we'll... Uh-oh, that's not good. Skip a turn and then try to breach it, and there's something right over here. So... yeah, just open fire. And perfect, perfect. None of those shots hit. Oh my god. Targets are right next to you. How do you miss? So I mean, at this point, I think we're kind of screwed either way. 20 damage, okay, not great, not bad. Can you do any better? 51% chance, and of course it hits the building next to it. $60 damage. And you can... ah, fuck it. You just watch the door. Goodbye. See you in a bit. Alien guy. %39% chance to hit on those shots. Oh my god. I'm under the impression that they like don't want to use the burst fire in any situation because the chances are holy hell terrible. Well, at the very least he's dead with no one else, so that's kind of a good thing, right? How are you guys doing here? We'll reload the guns, make sure we're good. Don't try to breach it. Alright, here goes. Doors open. Grenade out. Ooh, and he resisted it, of course. So there, this time we'll use slightly more accurate shots. And there goes him. Perfect. So let's get you to grab your rifle out, and the rest of the squad to grab their grenades. Chuck them around the corner, see whether or not they can do that. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Whew. This is a pretty intense mission. What are they shooting me from? Oh. How do you not see that? Yeah, that really, really sucks. So we need to get rid of this guy real fast and oh my god, and he breaks. So there's like one guy there and there's one guy here. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? I guess we can throw another grenade and hope this takes him out. Because yeah, there's not too many options there. We are, come to think of it, out of grenades as well. That doesn't even damage him. Why is that? Is that because of the little box there? I don't know, maybe it counts as a pillar inside the game's terms. What do you miss? Come on, there we go, finally. Yeah, no, I don't think I'll risk it anymore. I mean, it seems as though it's best just to use the aim shots no matter what. As in, you just flat out won't hit things with the bursts. Okay, so there is something out there. Where is it? What? The guys can resist normal bullets? This might be a squad wipe from the looks of things. Yeah, these medium aliens, they are really, really tough. Mostly because, yeah, we also miss on like 75 chance rolls, which is brutal in this situation. Come on. Yeah, I can't really say why, but it just doesn't flat out look like this is going to hit. Like, he'll get suppressed. Yeah, screw it. I think I'll just pull my guys back because like this is not gonna work out. Like even if we do hit them, they have way too much resists. So if Pain Train here can book it, that'll be good. But apart from that, yeah, we are not taking on a medium-sized UFO for quite some time. Because these things are tough. Nope, he's dead. So goodbye. So we had to leave you behind, but yeah. Don't think we would have survived anything there. I don't think we would have survived if we stayed in that fight. Yeah, night mission plus regular conventional firearms just do not cut it. It's a good thing I bought all of these recruits, because now we can just rotate them in. And yeah, I guess it is a really tough game. So let's see. Let's grab the guys over here. And let's equip a whole bunch of riflemen. Alright, so for the most part they don't need to grab the med kit. Some of them will have it, but we don't need too many of them. And at this point, I think Steve and Griff, I think they have the best accuracy out of the bunch here. And also, that's they have the best accuracy here. So we do have a set of laser rifles. So instead of, carrying all of this stuff, I'm actually going to get rid of all of that. And we'll give them 2 of the regular laser rifles. We'll get rid of all their ammo too, and we'll swap in the laser containers, I guess. So that should help us out by a bit. Brian Collins over here is apparently a rotated in guy from 2 missions earlier. He can move decently fast, but he can't shoot very well. Taking a look at the new recruits, it looks like Roos de Graaf is another decent guy. So we'll get him a laser rifle, and I suppose Brian Collins will rotate a laser rifle in with him, just simply because he's been on 2 missions with us, so he kind of has a record there, which is quite nice. And yeah, we'll get him equipped with 2 grenades, a couple of flashbangs, and I think we'll start to arm some of these troopers with a stun baton now. So next time we'll try to go for a small alien craft instead. Here, let's see. So it does quadruple damage against buildings, sure. The thing with grenades is that they carry the weight for them are disproportionately large. It takes an entire kilogram to carry one of these grenades, so a lot of the people get really overburdened if you start layering them with enough explosives to do anything. So there, that should be hopefully enough grenades. Well, anyhow, they are now armed, and in a bit, I guess, we'll see whether or not we can go back out here and intercept some planes. And perfect, we got section 2 outposts done, so that can spool up some things for us. I'm actually going to see how much can we sell like alien or some of the stuff here for. So Jackal armor, I think, like inside the original XCOM, from what I remember, you used to be able to produce just like laser weaponry and things like that to farm cash. Not that it was a problem at one point, but I'm wondering whether or not they fixed that, like whether or not it's worth it to say produce like laser carbines and things like that, just for the sole purpose of selling them. So laser rifle, it costs 200 to sell. Costs okay, I see. So I think they're starting to, yeah, they balance that so that you can't just kind of sell a whole bunch of alien weaponry on, I presume, the black market, and yeah, make a whole bunch of cash like that. Anyhow, let's launch Condor 3, see whether or not we can get an interception here. Or actually, here, Condor 3. Yeah, no, disengage. I want you to head to that plane and intercept it instead. So ideally we'll be able to get a set of 2 planes here in section 2 outpost. We'll have one of the MiGs on one of the Condors. so that, yeah, one of them can pick off, so that they can pick off medium-sized targets. But the main thing is that I don't know whether or not we'll have enough funding to sustain that. So yeah, so for example, I can relocate Foxtrot 1 over there, and then get the people in the science department to start off to start Foxtrot 2, which will take about a day to finish, which isn't bad. Oh, I see, and you can so they can be intercepted during all of this. That's kind of cool. Let's launch Condor 1 to deal with one of their fighters. Okay, so I think we have both of these planes done, or filled up. No? Needs another hour, sure. There, so Foxtrot 3 and Condor 1, they should be able to snipe off medium planes now. So when they come over here, 100% chance of victory, and we can burn them down like that. So that's not too bad. And overall, that'll play into the meta portion of the game, where that should generate us some, I think, some rep with North America, so it'll keep our relations with them up for the time being. And let's see, over here in North America, I think we can start to extend the radar array, so let's grab another set of dishes to get that set up. Perfect, and we got the other Foxtrot plane up and running as well. Oh, and they're starting to escort their UFOs. Huh. It's kind of interesting. Uh-oh, so let's see. 2 fighters and a whole bunch of escorts. We won't deal with that. Uh-oh. I think they might be attacking my base right here. Is that it? No, they flew past. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not really comfortable with running our planes in right over there. So I think we need another airfield here, another hangar, which doesn't cost too much, so that's pretty good. Over here, we should be able to launch 2 Condors and a Foxtrot, so we should be able to match them there. Oh, it's actually a terror attack, eh? So Kiev is under attack. Alright, well, if Kiev is under attack, we'll send Charlie 1 over, and I think we'll try to get the planes to divert. Oh my god, select new target. And we'll send them there instead. Oh, what? Oh, they were going to our base. They actually picked off outpost number 2. Thanks. It's a it's a pretty difficult game for what it's worth. But then again, we didn't have a garrison there, which is a bit of a problem, but fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect them to start attacking so soon is one thing, but that is I suppose expected from the sequel of XCOM. Right, well, let's grab our troops over here. Let's start trying to clear out some of the aliens from Kiev. Uh-oh. Graf has become unnerved. I'm guessing there's some sort of psychic alien doing that. Oh. Oh. Great, we've spotted 3 of them already. Hey, the lasers worked. So the lasers are pretty deadly. you can zap people down with them. That is really, really good to know. So, at the very least, we have the firepower to deal with these guys. So, what do you have? You have a laser rifle. Perfect. You are going to spend all your points in one single shot, and you're going to follow that up with another one. So 45% chance of that being blocked. Let's see, do we have enough points to make a run here? Yeah, we do. Okay, that's pretty good. And of course it misses. You know what, being honest, I'm under the impression that these like high dice rolls, like the 75% chance and all that, I'm under the impression that they're not actually that high, and it's just, you know, kind of an arbitrary number that they put on there. But yeah, hey, I mean that's the thing with luck. You never really know whether or not it's rigged. So what else can we do here? Let's get you to duck. I don't think the cars are explosive in this. And you can see him, apparently, is what this red icon tells me, but you can't hit him. Fair enough. I guess you'll just have to crouch and stay there. Oh god, it's another one of those drones. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of the drones. Huh. What the heck is over there? Yeah, this alleyway is not in a good place to be in. Try to pull our guys back here. Yeah, because it's another one of these disc things. So he apparently knows that there's something over there. And of course, that is, of course, a miss once again. I guess we can get some of our guys set up like that and try to deal with some of the runners here. Before taking on any of the rest of the stuff. Ah well, at the very least we're getting shots on them, which I believe does reduce their combat their morale. Huh. So worst case, their morale breaks. Over here, let's just try to get rid of this guy and see whether or not we can kind of move up on these flanks here. Do kind of want to try to clear out this building right here, but really not a good location to be in. But we got lucky and we managed to get that pick off, so I think we're good there. 30% chance to hit, we'll take it. This, oh my god, I'm not a fan of how like these objects can just absorb shots like this. Like they're so close that, I mean, realistically, you wouldn't hit them when you're this close. So right here, I can't really flank through the building. That would not work out well. But we did manage to get the alien pick off right here, so maybe we'll be able to go through here. Ah, there's two of them. Okay. So I think Hoffman and these two will have to sweep through the rest of the building and try to figure out whether or not there's a passage through all this. Yeah, because wherever that drone is, that is... Oh god, I think they have two of them. Wherever that drone is, we are not getting past. Alright, let's see whether or not we can get some good shots onto this thing. 95% chance to hit. I would have been so mad if that didn't work out. Let's see whether or not we can get another shot on that. I guess not. Alright, so we get him to hide. This guy's already in cover. Yeah, there's not much we can do up there. What about down here? Can you do anything about him? And apparently not. What is inside here? Okay, so that's why. There's a second drone. Okay, that was a good snipe. So there's one more person over here. There's a second drone, and there's another drone outside. Yeah, that guy was in a really good location, so I really hope he doesn't run or anything. I do like the sound effect, though. It's quite nice. Do-do-do. Let's see. Kurt Hoffman, you has been broken. He is fleeing. Griffin seems to be fine with everything. So I'm going to have to use, yeah, automatic fire here because these things are getting way too close for comfort. Oh my god. Why does everything block you in this? There. Like this tiny little like sign outside would have blocked my shots when it was like, yeah, that's not even a meter from the guy. Like you would have you would usually, you know, kind of, I don't know, maybe like move yourself ever so slightly such that you avoid shooting on the thing, but I guess not in game terms. So, it's a good thing that we got, you know, some decent dice rolls with the laser rifles, because that would have been really, really difficult to deal with. But, okay, so we're fine there. Oh. Ah. Huh, okay. Alright, so we'll get a snapshot there. Push up here. Alright, well at least we're starting to get a better grasp of everything up here, so that's pretty good. Let's see. Oh, great. And the shelves block you, too. Hmm. Yeah, that's a really annoying spot to be in. Well, at the very least, it's good that there's no more aliens around here. So I think for the most part, a lot of our forces inside the building here, they're, with the exception of this guy, are covered. So hopefully, yeah, he'll be able to. He should miss all the shots. And there. Now we should be able to do our thing. So how are we going to close on this? Oh. He needs to reload, that's fine. Over here, we could try to actually prod this guy down. I think I might try that. See whether or not we can zap him and bring him back to base alive. So at this point, I think he's taken enough shots that, yeah, he won't shoot well enough for our people to be very worried about him. Okay, so Steve, you need to bandage yourself up. Hoffman has a health kit for you. Now, they were shooting from over here. So, okay, so let's see how this is gonna work. So I think we need to, yeah, we need to get up there and punch him. That's gonna take 31 points, so let's do it. Okay. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more dramatic than that, but he just goes over there and like hits him on the back of the head with like a I don't know what they are, blackjack sticks. But sure, that works well. Over here, let's stack up and keep pushing. So you did a pretty good job. Now the rest of the crew here has to do the rest. So Kurt, you dropped your rifle somewhere apparently. So I guess you'll run in here and you'll heal him next turn. But the other people... Try to get them to take cover behind all of this crap. What are we gonna shoot through here? Entire van. So yeah, that's not gonna work out. Okay, so that went well, pretty well. So let's get you healed back up, Steve, and the rest of the squad, we'll get them to move out. So I think we pretty much... Yeah, we have one alien bagged and tagged, so all we have to do is just kind of finish this before the guy wakes up. So we might want to station one of our soldiers right next to the unconscious alien, just to knock him out again if they do get back up. So I think you might, yeah, just want to do that. The rest of them, I think there's just this one guy left, and as soon as we pick him off, the mission will be over. Hopefully. Oh no, never mind, there's two of them. Sure. So can anyone see one of them? You can. You had to load your gun though. So that wall is going to take all the shots for him. Oh, they're both in buildings, eh? That really sucks. Alright, well at the very least he can get a couple of pickings there. You stay where you are, you get behind the table again. And now I don't really know whether or not we just simply sit here and shoot them out. Or we get some of our troops to start to move into the buildings, and I think we'll do the latter. We'll get some of the people down on the streets to go through the buildings and try to flush them out. What about you? Can you possibly see it? No. Yeah, so apparently they can see where our people are going, but we can't see them. I guess they flee behind the structures and all that every turn. Like somehow we can see them from here, which is really weird, but fair enough. Either way, they'll try to go through all of that and get to those people there. You're bleeding, so we'll get you some healing soon enough. Yeah, some of these shots I just find really biased towards your enemies here. Huh. Well, I guess we can still get that one over here. Let's get you to make a dash across. So I don't really know whether or not it's even worth it to keep people outside anymore. Guys, we can try to lay down some suppression from here. But yeah, that's pretty much all they're good for. And we still need to keep track of that alien, because I don't know whether or not they can get up or not. In the original XCOM, I think they had a chance to spring back up, even though you've knocked them down with the stun baton, provided that the match goes on long enough, right? So I'll keep holding out for that. And over here, I guess we have to get up this stairway at one point or another. There we go. Well, I hope that finishes them off. Okay, so that's at least pretty good. There's even more of them still around. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, you need to pick up your gun. And we need to search around for one more alien. So, I'm guessing probably around here? Huh. Can't say I have any idea where the last person is. Oh, come to think of it, maybe that building. So I'll get these two to check out this building. I don't think anything has shot at us from over here at all. So there's probably nothing back here. Nevertheless, I think we'll send one person to check that. Still really cautious around this office building. I just feel as though there's something in here. Okay, no, never mind. So there's nothing there. Come on. So yeah, in that case, there might be something around here. Right, so we'll get you to wait outside. Kurt, come to think of it, you can grab another weapon from right on here. So you'll do that next turn. Right, so they'll take a look at the things over here. Oh, I actually get to take a look at an entire map. Huh, okay, oh, okay, so it's over here. Sure, that works out decently well. In that case, can I queue up movement orders for people to start to move towards the gas station? I guess not. But anyhow, we know where he is now, so that's pretty good. Huh. Yeah, I can't say whether or not the amount of stuff that we have, like one person here can take that on by themselves. Ideally, I can get somebody to draw fire from behind this bus or something like that. looks like they're starting to board the plane. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, our teams are for more or less in place. So let's see whether or not we can deal with this. Huh. Would have been really good if that single shot dealt with them, but guess we can't always have that, now can we? You need to reload, a snapshot I guess, see whether or not you can get rid of anything there. And if you can't, these two guys will just crouch and wait it out. Let's get you to come over here. Can't fire, so we'll get you to wait. And I think the brawl just begins. We could try to ride in there and, come to think of it, tase another one of them, because these aliens do come in different flavors. I think like they have different ranks is the thing. So it'd be kind of cool if we managed to grab two of them on one go. And you know what? I think we will risk it. I mean, screw it. It's first time playing this. Might as well. So see what we can do about drawing out their fire, let them do their movements, and hope that there's no more reactionary fire possible from that alien. And now, let's see. Oh, great, of course. Never mind. Yeah, she just breaks, so breaks movement, so that's not going to be possible anymore. Here. About a 9% chance to hit. It's not very good. That, and I don't want to get too close to the containers of fuel over there. You seem to have a decent clear shot, however, so there you go, that's one. But that's not two. Come on, crouch. There we go. So at the very least they're bleeding back there, so they probably don't have too much morale. I don't know even if the aliens use morale at this point, but in the event that they do, they should be kept in check there. Yeah, and that person either has a whole bunch of health, or none of these weapons are very effective. There we go. So there, took him out. Unfortunately, we lost Griff Proshenko over here. He was very, very helpful for bravery and the such. Steve Wozniak too. He's actually up to 4 kills, so not bad. Anyhow, the rest of the team improves, and I do believe we get a captured an alien. So hopefully that is that. And yeah. So there. So the terror ends. Local politicians praise us for success. So yeah, so now we can interrogate one of the aliens and we can figure out, you know, some stuff about them, and I think that's something worth doing, so we can get that started right away. The bad thing is that we did lose the secondary base on North American front. So we'll have to get that set back up, but I think that'll be it for now. I didn't expect the matches to be this long, so I hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of the introductory stream to, well, Xenonauts here. That said, we'll be back another day, honestly, probably tomorrow for some more of this. So I'll see you guys then.